Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey everyone.
Hey guys, and welcome to 𝗪𝗁𝗁𝗃𝗀𝗀, your #1 source for all things films and movies. And over the course of the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe, there's been a ton of actors that fans have really fallen in love with over the years. And with how many different intellectual properties Disney actually has, two of the biggest ones in the film industry are definitely the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Star Wars. So it's always interesting whenever we get to see different Marvel Cinematic Universe actors talking a bit about another IP that is huge in the film industry like Star Wars. And surprisingly enough, a large number of MCU actors are actually massive Star Wars fans. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. Now to start things off, Sebastian Stan has definitely come up in a lot of different conversations from Star Wars fans just because he resembles a lot like Mark Hamill when he was younger, which could lead one day maybe to Sebastian Stan playing a young Luke Skywalker in a future film. There even was an interview where Sebastian Stan had to read some lines of Luke Skywalker. It's actually kind of hilarious.
Here's an opportunity to seal the deal. Here's your audition for Luke Skywalker.
Right.
Well, you know how you audition.
Okay, yeah. Hey, Sebastian Stan. I'm 6 foot and I'll be auditioning for the role of Luke Skywalker. Okay. I can't even do it.
In a recent Twitter post, Star Wars icon Mark Hamill confirmed he's very much aware of how much Sebastian Stan resembles him. Fans have compared Hamill and Stan to one another for some time now. The doppelganger meme became popular last year when Captain America: Civil War was about to hit. The headshot photos of the two are almost impossible to tell apart at first glance.
But even Mark Hamill has talked a little bit about the resemblance between Sebastian Stan and himself. Now when it comes to other actors in the MCU, we've actually seen various actors talk a bit about the Star Wars universe, like Tom Holland in an early interview before he jumped on board with Spider-Man fully, talked a bit about the new Star Wars movies, which he ended up co-starring alongside Daisy Ridley in a recent film, Chaos Walking, which they filmed a few years back.
I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of the new ones. I thought Rogue One and the Rise of...
Oh, The Force Awakens.
Force Awakens. I thought that was dope. I really am a fan of those. I thought they were great fun. But I just, for some reason, skipped the original Star Wars. I don't know why, and I'm very embarrassed to say.
On various occasions, we've actually seen Brie Larson, who plays Captain Marvel, talk about her love of the Star Wars franchise. And she's gone as far as auditioning for different roles in the Star Wars universe, and has been seen in a lot of different interviews just talking about how much she loves the Star Wars franchise.
What would you say if somebody like J.J. Abrams came to you and said, how about Star Wars, Brie?
I think that I would pee my pants. Okay, that's about it. There's no, I mean, those movies are everything to me. Those movies to me are really, really important. It's like one of the first books that I read on the making of a movie was The Making of Star Wars.
I auditioned for Hunger Games and I didn't get it. I auditioned for Tomorrowland and I didn't get it. I auditioned for all of the new Star Wars movies and I didn't get it. I don't even know why I'm saying I didn't get it. Like, you know I didn't. I could just say it. When I auditioned for it, you're like, oh, she wasn't in that, she wasn't in that. The ones from when I was a kid really, really still sting.
Samuel L. Jackson came to set, he was on, and he knows that you're a big Star Wars fan. May the 4th be with you.
Yeah. Big day for Star Wars fans. Very big day.
And he brought like a surprise for you to show you.
Yeah, he did. He walked in and just like dropped this bag in my lap. It was like a beautiful kind of silk bag. I was like, what is this? And I opened it and it was his lightsaber. And I just immediately burst into tears.
We also know that Anthony Mackie, who is now the new Captain America, actually has become a pretty massive Star Wars fan publicly, where he's talked about how The Mandalorian is one of his favorite shows on Disney+, and in an interview even showed off his Boba Fett motorcycle helmet.
Autographed helmet by Jimmy himself.
Oh, wow.
It's Boba Fett.
Oh, look at that.
How cool is that?
I'm going to say that's right up there in the coolest show and tells we've done.
Yes.
Which is a low bar.
Because most people go, oh, I've got a dog, and you're like, we don't care. It's a big deal for you.
He signed it for me, dude. Look at that. He signed it for me.
Scarlett Johansson actually co-starred alongside Adam Driver, and when presented with the question as to who would win in a fight, Black Widow or Kylo Ren, the reaction was very interesting to say the least.
Could Black Widow take Kylo Ren in a fight?
Is that sort of like a tiger against a lion kind of thing?
Yes, it's very much so. Tiger against the lion. I have my opinion.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, I have. You've never seen my show. I have opinions.
Are you?
You don't know. That's what I do for a
remember
living.
that.
I think Black Widow would take Kylo Ren.
Why?
Because he's a dropout.
Chris Pratt is another actor that's not directly out of Star Wars that does still have a decent history with the franchise. For instance, Chris Pratt appeared in a video uploaded by Daisy Ridley where he was one of the cast members quote-unquote interrogating her about the new film, even though all of the questions actually were kind of just about himself, which was kind of the joke of the video.
Days, baby, I just wanted to apologize for everything that has happened over the past
Please
couple
don't
weeks.
say you're setting me up this
I'm
time.
not.
Okay.
I took you out of my trailer to my place. Come on in.
Okay.
I have no more questions.
Okay.
I have no more questions.
Okay.
They do.
How many musical numbers are there? Anything you could tell us would be helpful. I'm in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Do the heels of your boots ever get stuck in the grates of the Millennium Falcon?
Jurassic World opens June 2018.
Yo quiero saber cuál es el tamaño real del líder supremo, Snoop, el líder de First Order.
I have a question also. What is the actual size of Supreme Leader Snow, leader of the First Order?
Eso es lo que le acabo de preguntar.
Actually, I can answer that. I'm in the Avengers.
Are we gonna find out any more of the identities of the Stormtroopers?
Does Luke finally get to say any lines in Episode 8? Please tell me, Daisy.
Though in an interview during the press tour for Jurassic World, when asked whether or not he would jump on board to star in a Star Wars movie, he had this to say.
Yes, that would be pretty awesome. I guess it would depend on what role they wanted me to play, but hey, I would, big fan of Star Wars, and it's, as I've learned from being on Jurassic World, it's really fun to be a part of a franchise we loved growing up, so you call me.
We could even go a little bit further back and see that Chris Pratt did technically play Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Kinect Star Wars Duel trailer.
When I left you, I was but the... When I left you, I was but... Control yourself. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
Only a master of evil, dark.
There was also an interview from a few years back where we got to see Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany, who play Wanda and Vision respectively, get to talk a little bit about Star Wars and how impactful that film was on their own lives.
So, what films have had an impact on you growing up?
Lots of them, usually starring Harrison Ford or Michelle Pfeiffer.
For me, my life really changed when Star Wars came out. I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Star Wars, a pretty incredible series of movies.
I was like 5 years old and you can put me in front of a Star Wars movie and I would never leave a room.
We've gotten to see Jeremy Renner talk about the one time he accidentally mistook Mark Hamill, who plays Luke Skywalker, for a homeless person.
I turn around and it's this guy with his beard, and I thought he's like some homeless guy. What's this guy doing? And I go backstage like 2 minutes later, and I realize it's Mark Hamill, it's Luke Skywalker. But he had this tremendous beard, like more like Obi-Wan Kenobi, right? He had this tremendous, beautiful beard, but I saw him and I think I peed a little, and I said, I had you in my underwear, your face is on my underwear.
That's great. And of course, we have seen various actors in the MCU who have also popped up in Star Wars and vice versa, like Samuel L. Jackson, who of course played Mace Windu in the prequel trilogy.
Didn't think anything about it, and then I went off to do Sphere, and I was in Vallejo, which is close to George's ranch. Right. And somebody said, George wants to meet you.
Yeah.
So I went over to talk to him, and he was writing episode 1. Said, well, I don't know, what I could do, but I heard you like my films. I'm like, look, man, put me in one of those white suits, and let me run across screen.
I don't
Nobody
care whether
even
they-
needs to know. You know, I'll be a stormtrooper.
And Natalie Portman, who plays Jane Foster in the first 2 Thor movies and will be returning in Thor: Love and Thunder, who also, of course, had a massive role in Star Wars as Padme.
I will not condone a course of action that will lead us to war.
So Star Wars Episode 1, George Lucas was incredible to work with. He's just such a smart person and very kind person too, and it was just interesting to get to spend time with him and of course get some insight into his ability to invent.
So what did you guys think of these MCU actors and their love for Star Wars? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this uploaded every day of the week. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.